Don't know why I'm whispering, but hi. How's everyone? Um, my name is Mackie and welcome to Mackie Read Reads. Firstly, let me put this down. Let me stop holding it so I can show you all the books. Today's video, firstly, is going to be about morally grey heroes. We love a villain, we love an anti-hero, we love a bad boy. So these books are all about morally grey heroes or villains that fall in love with the good girls, or maybe they're not really good girls. I don't know why we love anti-heroes or villains, but they are everything and more. So here are some book recommendations for morally grey heroes. So the first book that I want to recommend is this sucker right here. I don't know why I call them suckers, but I mean, I don't know, we here now. The first book I want to recommend is Twisted Lies by Anna Huang. This is the fourth book in the Twisted series. It's about Stella and Christian. His name is Christian Hopper. He is the villain in the story, or the morally grey hero. He fake dates with Stella because she has a stalker, and he's like, I will protect you. Come live with me in my apartment and you'll be safe, because he owns like a security company. He's a billionaire as well. So they kind of fake date so she can get her influence account up, so she can get like 1 million. I think it's 1 million followers on Instagram or something like that. And also she has a stalker. And he is like begotten with her. He is so in love with her. So that's how it is. Fake dating. It is perfect. I gave it 5 stars. It's actually one of my favorite. I love Christian. He is obsessive and protective and kind to her, and we love that. We love a hero that will be mean to everyone, but sweet, loving, kind, and caring to the female character. Because I mean, who wants someone that's mean? Not me. Not me, and you shouldn't either. And the next book I want to recommend to y'all guys is Kill Switch by Penelope Douglas. It is the Devil's Night series. It's the third book, and it's about Damon and Winter. And let me tell y'all something. Firstly, we all hated Damon, right? It was like, Damon needs to die in the ditch. We all thought that. I thought that because nobody liked him. Like, what he did in the second book, it was like, how dare you? Like, why? You don't even deserve a book. Okay. But he got one, and did I want to read it? No. Did it take me like 2 years to actually get the courage to read his book? Yes. But am I glad that I read it? Yes. Moral of the story here is, a morally grey hero, unredeemable hero, is most likely the best hero. News to me, maybe news to you, but I love this book. It's a continuation from the Devil's Night um, series, Damon and Winter's book. They are toxic and insane, to say it in the best way. They are just like, they seem crazy. You know, the couple that's like crazy, but it makes sense why they're together. Because if they were crazy with someone else, like that person would probably go to like a psych ward or something. But they make sense. They make sense together. They love each other. He is so protective over her. At the beginning of the book, it's really like slow. You don't really get why they would even be in a relationship or why they would fall for each other, other than you know that Damon wants revenge, and he wants revenge because of what Winter did, which you find out in the first book and the second book. So, 5 stars. Very, very dark romance. Extremely dark. She is also blind. She's a ballet dancer, I think, or she was a former ballet dancer, because I don't think you can dance ballet if you're blind. I don't think that's very safe. But I mean, she did ballet somehow, some way. And yeah, love this book. I gave it 5 stars. Damon is not my favorite morally grey hero in the series, because I prefer Michael and Kai. Damon is just like too crazy for me. I wouldn't be able to handle it. But Michael and Kai, my cup of tea. I can roll with that crazy. Not him though. Not Damon. The next book I want to recommend is Was I Ever Here by Naomi Loud. The first book in the Was I Ever book series, Was I Ever series. This book is about soulmates. It is perfection. It is sad. It's reincarnation. So, Sunny and Byzantine, it's such a difficult name, but Sunny and the hero were together. They've been together in each life. Like all their past lives, they were together. They were always like together. Their souls are just like made to be together. And in each life, like Sunny usually ends up taking her own life because of their love story or whatever is happening in their circumstances or in their life at that time. But in this lifetime, Sunny is very, very depressed. She works at a club. She is extremely, extremely depressed, like extremely depressed. And she meets the hero when he goes to her club to kill her boss. And he looks at her and she's like, I know him. And he's like, I know her. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I know her. I need to find out who she is. And he literally the next day he buys the club that she works at. So he becomes a boss. And every night after his shift, he literally waits for her and he's like, I'm taking you home. And she's like, I don't even know you, sir. And she's so scared of him. But he's like, I don't know why, but I have this need to protect you, to love you, and I'm not going to stay away from you. And it's insane because he's like literally stalking her. He's literally stalking her. Like, why do I like it? He's, I mean, it's not stalking per se. He's being protective because, it's a dangerous world out here. You know what I mean? Not really, but I love this book. The hero is really wanting to correct or not make the same mistakes as he did in his past lives because he keeps having these visions of like what happened to their love story or what happened to her, and he doesn't want the same thing to happen. He's like, in this lifetime we're going to change the story, we're going to end up together and we're going to like have children and live together happily ever after. And he is really, really determined on doing that and doing things right. But Sunny also doesn't really know about this reincarnation. She just sees him as this person that killed her boss and is like now stalking her, and she doesn't really understand what's going on. But she also understands like there's more to this thing, you know. And the next book I want to recommend to y'all is Rhapsodic by Laura Thalassa. This is the first book in the Bargainist series. He is literally so morally gray. At the beginning of the book, you're like, there's no way they would ever fall in love with each other. He's so bad, he's so evil, and you are like, I don't get it. But there's a history, and like from the second or third chapter, you get it. You're like, oh, he's not so bad. He's literally just protecting the heroine, and it's so beautiful. It's so cute. I absolutely love them. So the characters' names are Desmond and Caddy, and he collects favors. So you get like you earn bracelets through every favor that like he does for you. Like you ask him to do something and he doesn't collect on the favor. He just like gives you a bracelet. With each bracelet you earn, like you have to do something in return for him. But you never know when it will be and you never know what it is. He's a bargainer, and you are like, why would I ever fall in love with someone so evil and so mean? But he is literally so, so sweet. They are soulmates. He loves her and they just make so much sense. It's so, so beautiful. I hear he's like the guy from Akatar, and I love Desmond, so I think I'm gonna like Akatar. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna have the vlog up for y'all by December. So wish me luck. Really hope I will like that series. But I gave this book 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. Haven't finished with the series because I'm just like I don't want to finish it because then I won't have anything to read. And I love this world. It's really scary. I found the world to be very, very like scary and thriller like. But it was so worth it. I love this book, absolute perfection. And the next book I want to recommend to y'all is Laike by Gray Huffington. This is the third book in the Eisenberg Effect series. Love this book. He is so unhinged. It's like a second chance romance. So the hero and the heroine were actually in a relationship when they were like really young. I think they just started off like high school sweethearts, but then he breaks off their relationship because he's like he's not ready. He still wants to like be out there in the world or whatever. And you're like, I don't know why this book would even work, but it makes so much sense. He literally pines over her. He is, I wouldn't say he's in the mafia, but his family's in the mafia per se. And the very rich, the billionaire romance as well. She has her own restaurant, and it's a small town as well. It's so cute. They're like their little small town. Everybody gets along with each other. But there's also like this side where he's like the family is like really well known, really dangerous, that type of vibes. He's morally gray. He is like he makes it known that he wants to be with her and she's engaged, and he literally goes on her Instagram and he's like talking about how small the ring is, like her engagement ring. He's like, your man could have if you were with me, the rock would have been so much bigger, blah 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 blah. And he's just so unhinged. He's just like insane to the point you're like, oh my god, is this like real? Like, who does this? It's crazy. It's funny though. It's funny. Last but not least is this book portraying, we love Zayden. We absolutely love, adore Zayden. He is morally great. Literally the first chapter, or like they are introduced when she sees Zayden, he's like, I'm gonna kill you. So be very, very aware. Like, you are on my hit list. I'm gonna end you. And you're like, what? Why? I mean, it's not sexy, like, but why do I like it? Not like that, but like, you like him because he's just so formidable. He's really just like the leader of, like, I wouldn't say the fourth wing, but like he is the leader and everybody kind of listens to him. So you know, as a reader, like there's so much more to this person than him not liking V. There has to be a story behind it. And you see it and you realize he's actually not the bad guy. He just wants the best for Violet and he sees her potential. He does not baby her. He makes her like the strongest version. He makes sure like she knows how to fight, she knows how to defend herself, and their words collide and they just cannot um they cannot not be together. If you read the book, you know why. Love this book, 5 stars, one of my favorite books of this entire year. I will be talking about it from here until next year. So enjoy. Anyways, that is the last book that I have to recommend for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.